Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine, and if this is your first time seeing me, on this page, we just vibe, we just chill. We're gonna talk about a few things. You can just come here, relax your nervous system. There's really no expectations, there's no pressure on anything, and there's really no concept of time. So we have a few things that we're gonna talk about today. And just get comfy, get cozy. I'm in my bed, just relax, get a snack, grab some water, put me on your big screen, on your phone, on your iPad, on your CarPlay. You get what I'm saying? We're just gonna vibe. I'm like a comfort creator for you, if you will. So what we're gonna talk about today, we're gonna talk about limiting beliefs, we're gonna talk about imposter syndrome, and we're gonna talk about following your dreams. Okay, so first, when it comes to limiting beliefs, I feel like I used to have like this thing where one of the main limiting beliefs that I had was that there was a cap on the amount of success that I was able to obtain. I felt like I didn't feel limitless. I didn't feel multidimensional. I didn't feel multifaceted. I felt like I was only deserving of a certain amount of happiness. And then after that, that was it. So I never really I was always afraid to strive for more and push for more, because in the back of my mind, I was telling myself that this is it. Like, this is all you deserve. And that's the furthest thing from the truth. I feel like limiting beliefs and imposter syndrome kind of go hand in hand. So I just kind of had to reprogram my mind, because when you put things in your brain and you constantly tell yourself over and over, like, this is all I deserve, I don't deserve more, like, that's what you're going to attract, unfortunately, because that's the frequency that you're vibrating on. So that's what the universe is going to give you. If you keep telling yourself, I can't do this, I can't do that, you won't be able to. Like, it's just not impossible. It's not possible. It's impossible to be able to do something when you're telling yourself over and over and over that you can't do it. So that was that. I just felt and also telling myself that you're not worthy of success, you're not worthy of being happy, like this is all you deserve. That came from outside things, like my environment, and it also came from myself. I feel like at a certain point in my life, I had so much pizzazz, I had so much spark, I was sure of myself, I knew who I was extremely confident. And then over time, certain things that I went through kind of broke me down. And then I lost that light, I lost that spark. I essentially became an empty, like a shell of a person. I felt like a waste of space. I remember that made me so depressed. When I tell y'all, 2023, 2024, I was so depressed. A little bit of 2022, but 2023 was the worst year. 2024, towards the end, is when I got my power back. It literally took me until December of 2024, recently, for me to fully step back into my power. And now I feel even more strong than I did before, before ever. I don't know. I just think that now I've rewired my brain. I've changed my perspective. I had a shift. Some would call it a paradigm shift. If you know, you know. I had a shift, and it was just no. You know what? You actually are multifaceted. You actually are multidimensional. There is no cap on the amount of success that you're able to obtain. The sky is above the sky is the limit. You get what I'm saying? You could do anything that you put your mind to. If you want to do this, if you want to do that, if you want to do this and that, if you want to do that and this, you could do it. And no one's gonna make me feel otherwise. So after that, let's wake it up. After that, there's no making me feel small again. There's no I'm not gonna do that to myself. I encourage you not to do that to yourself. Don't let anyone make you feel small, or you don't deserve happiness or your accomplishments. You don't deserve to be able to reach your goals or your milestones, because that's the furthest thing from the truth. Take it from me. I'm telling you. So that ties into the next topic, which is imposter syndrome. So the best way that I can describe imposter syndrome is when you don't feel like you deserve something that you obtain. So say you win an award. Say you win an award for something that you literally worked so hard to get. You worked so hard, and you sit up there and you're dang, I don't really feel you start feeling it's just little old me. Did I really deserve it? You start kind of second guessing yourself. And that's where those limiting beliefs come into play. And it's like, no, girl, like you literally bust your ass. Like you worked hard. Like there's no if, ands, or buts about it. Like you kind of try to find like the flaw or like the crack in the, like, nah, like baby, you deserve it. So I have a small business, Sold by Jasmine, if you know, you know, but we're currently under like a rebrand, reconstruction. When I say we, it's literally me. I run the entire business. It's like a one-man band, literally. But I get imposter syndrome when I start getting orders, when I'm just like, oh my gosh, I get positive reviews. I've gotten so many good reviews. And then whenever I do take those hiatuses, because I'm like, when I take a hiatus, because I'm like, ooh, like, little old me, like what? Like people come to me, they DM me, they're like, girl, like even when I see people in person, like, do you have some glosses on hand? Because Sold by Jasmine is an organic lip care brand. So I handcraft all the ingredients. They're all natural. They're all handcrafted with love and soul. But it's like, and I know I worked hard when I tell y'all, it took me 2 years to come up with the entire business plan, get my LLC, get all my inventory, create a business page, create a website, start doing marketing, content, reels, TikToks, all of that is me. And I was doing great. Nothing bad happened. I just started getting overwhelmed with success, which sounds insane. I know it sounds insane. I know it's like, girl, stop bragging, but literally that's what happened. I started becoming so successful that I felt like, how can I top this? What's next? I'm gonna fail. Let's quit now. Like literally, like I second guess myself. And so that's where that imposter syndrome comes in. Like, no, people are coming to you because you're providing a good or a service that is of value. Like you put your all blood, sweat, and tears into this brand, and the work is showing off. Like it's the work that you put into it is paying off, should I say. And so you deserve it. Like there's no, you shouldn't just be sitting up there like, dang, like little old me. No, big you. Like, yeah, people are coming to your website. Yeah, because you have great products. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I would just second guess myself and psych myself out and tell myself like, people want to come support me. But do you know what's insane? Ever since I started like really posting my content, or even before when I started my business or whatever, even before when I first started making content, if you know, I was making day in the life as a stay-at-home daughter when I was here, or if I was at my boyfriend's at the time, I would make day in the life as a stay-at-home girlfriend or whatever. People would message me and say, I look forward to your content. Your voice is so soothing. You're so relatable. Like, because you followed your dreams of creating content. Now I feel like I can do it. Even with starting YouTube, people have messaged me and said, girl, period, like I'm gonna support you, and you just like inspire me to do it because it's something that I've been wanting to do, and now it's like I know I can do it. Do you know how good that feels? Like literally I get emotional G shit, like, because it's like, damn, like here I am second guessing myself, psyching myself out, and it's like you're inspiring people, and I love that. If I ever was to call myself an influencer, I want to real deal have influence, positive influence, not just being a goddamn sales associate trying to sell you shit all day on the TikTok shop. No shade, because that's cool. Like I fuck with that. Get that bag. But it's like, I want to real deal have influence. I want you to know you can be anything that you want to be. Like, y'all, I don't know if y'all know this song by Nas. Be like, I know I can be what I want to be. If I work hard at it, I be where I want to be. Be, boys and girls, listen up. You can be anything in the world, and God we trust. And I could say, literally, my dad used to play that song all the time when I was little, like all the time. He would always instill it in me that you are a beautiful, educated African-American Black queen. He would make me repeat it every day. And when I was smaller, I didn't realize that those were affirmations. He was making sure he affirmed me, he spoke life into me, and he made sure that I spoke life into myself. So there was no choice but for me to be successful. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. Period. And then following your dreams. That's going to be where we're going to wrap it up. But it all ties in together, following your dreams. So with all of that said, now it's like, no matter what, I'm going to post my content. No matter who doesn't like it, no matter who it doesn't resonate with, I'm showing up for the people who it does resonate with. I'm finding my community. Like lately, I've been going viral on TikTok, and it's like, I don't even, it's like, it's not even really about the views. It's not even really about the likes. I just want to find my community. I want to show up for the people who want to see me. Shit. You feel me? Like the people who don't, that respect. But like, I'm just not for you, and that's okay. You're not going to be for everybody. But don't let that stop you from following your dreams. Literally. And I know that sounds like mushy and cliche, but what does every successful person tell you? What does every successful person say? Follow your dreams. Like literally, like, what do they say? If I would have listened to what everybody else said, if I would have listened to the haters, if I would have focused on the negative, I wouldn't be here today. And a big testament to that is Doechii. Let's give our girl her flowers. I am so fucking proud of her. I am so fucking happy for her. And the one thing that really, I just get chills thinking about it. The one thing, because y'all know she recently won a Grammy, period. One thing that it just really spoke to me through her was her saying, like, it's like, these are my thoughts. These are my ideas. They came to me. Like, they're not going to be for someone else. I'm not worried about anybody else. I'm in my own lane. Like, I'm not comparing myself to other people. I don't even want to stop working. I won a Grammy, but we hitting the ground running. This is like, I don't even want to let up. You get what I'm saying? Woo, I get chills, literal chills thinking about it. And then just like her whole come up story, how, you know, she got fired from her job like 5 years ago or whatever, but she didn't give up on her dream. She been doing this shit. She didn't give up on her dream. And that's one thing that I noticed about people when you see them popping. Like, for example, the AMP house and everything like that, like the streaming houses and stuff. I didn't even know they was doing like YouTube videos like years ago. I didn't even know that. But it's like when you'll start seeing their old content, or the people who've been, you know, supporting them from the beginning, they're like, damn, you made it. I'm so proud of you. I remember when you used to be doing skits. I remember when you used to, and it's like, damn, you only see the end result. You don't see like that they've been grinding for years before they got to this point. You don't see that. You just see like the glitz and the glam, and you know, the mansions and the money and the cars and the vacays and the bad bitches, but you don't realize that they really like put their all into this shit. So when they get on there and they start telling you this motivational stuff, you know, they start giving them their motivational speeches, they really speaking that shit from experience. You get what I'm saying? So don't worry about it. Don't worry about like who doesn't support you. Show up for who does support you. So let me see. The last thing I want to leave you with is that people are watching you. People are watching you. I don't want to say it in like a way to impose fear on you, or like, you know, project fear onto you, like, oh, monitoring spirit, this and that. No, it doesn't have to be necessarily negative, but people do see you. They see your content. So when they hit you up and they're like, oh, like, how's YouTube doing? Oh, how's your TikTok going? You do have to kind of like pay attention to, like, you know, because it's like, have you ever supported me on either platform? So why are you asking me how it's going? Have you ever supported me on either platform? You get what I'm saying? But you know I'm doing it because you're watching. It doesn't have to always be negative. I don't think that it's inherently negative. I just think of it in my mind like, you love me, so you never miss a beat. I said that in one of my other videos. And that's a way to keep yourself confident. Don't start thinking negatively about yourself, or, you know, thinking that it always has to be a bad thing. So just keep showing up. Keep showing up. I can't tell you how many people who I find them on TikTok and I am like, where have you been? Oh my gosh. I just recently found this Canadian content creator who cooks, and he's like so tea. Like I like everything about it. Like, I love the way he edits. I love the way like he films. I love like his voice, like the stuff he be making be looking good. I don't know. And so I binged his page, like, and if he would have never posted his content, I would have never found him. Cotty Ride. He's so tea. Like, he's so cut. Like, when I first found him, I'm like, oh my gosh. So then I go to his YouTube, I go to his other platforms, I go, like, you know, it's like, I just want to know like everything there is to know about them in a healthy way, not in a parasocial way, but like in a supportive way. So just post that fucking, or it don't even got to be necessarily about content. Whatever you want to do. You want to be a doctor, you want to be a lawyer, you want to be a nurse, you want to be a real estate agent, whatever it is you want to do it. Like, who says you can't? Like, literally, what they be saying, we're on a floating rock. None of this shit is real anyway. None of this shit is going to matter. Like, just do it. Like, literally, shoot for the moon and the stars and then keep shooting. Go up higher. Like, you know, because who's to say that you can't? But what do I know? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I appreciate you so much for spending time with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with a friend. Let them know. Go support my girl because I love her. And if you love me, you love her too. Yeah, and let me see. I think that's it. I've been yapping for enough. So I'm going to let you guys go. Until next time. Love you.